Okay, so we're going to do a segment, right, where you are actually going to be the critique, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reel off some boxers' names, and I just want you to give your opinion on their overall performance, them as a boxer, and, you know, how you rate them.
So, you're going to probably give me some problems now. I have to see these guys in the gyms.
All right, so are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Tyson Fury.
Useless. Absolutely. Oh. I'm joking. I'm joking. Tyson Fury is a masterful boxer for his weight as well, man. The way that big guy carries his weight around the ring, and he actually can box. He actually got good speed as well. Good speed, can box, and he knows how to win. I think he's currently the best heavyweight in the world, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah?
I actually believe that. But then, do you know what? Let me shut my mouth.
Are you retracting your statement now? That's a big statement.
You know why? Because he's shown that, but Wilder is made for him. Wilder is actually made for him. So
he was actually next on my list.
Yeah, Wilder is a hell of a puncher. He's a hell of a puncher. Good, very good power. Very good. If he catches you, if Wilder learns to box, he's a problem.
So are you saying that Wilder can't box?
Man, that boy can't box his way out of paper bag. I'm half playing. Of course he can box. Look, he's a chief. He's an Olympian. He's got an amazing record. I'm never going to put down any fighter that's achieved more than me in his career. Of course, listen, Wilder can win. Wilder can fight. Is he?
But what do you say Wilder's main tactic is then? What's his strength?
Wilder's a straight stone cold killer. That boy's a killer. He got a right hand that will kill you. But he's not that slip and move. He's not that double jab, backhand, slip and move, counter punch. He's not that guy. He's not the guy to counter punch you and to keep good composure and good form. And he's not the guy to outbox you. That's my observation of him.
Okay, so is he someone that he spends less time in the ring? He will get you out in the first, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 rounds?
We've seen it. He tries to. We've seen him get pushed right to the end, like Ortiz, last fight of Ortiz, he didn't knock him out till 11th round, 12th round. Ortiz was beating him up and he knocked him out right at the end. Even the Fury thing, when he put Fury down in the first fight, didn't knock him out though. But so Wilder can do the rounds.
Okay, Anthony Yarde.
That's my boy right there. Yarde's special. Yarde's good, man. Yarde's good. Yarde's special. Of course he is. He took the Kovalev fight quite new into his career. Quite early in his career. Yeah, I think he learned a lot from it. I sparred rounds with Yarde. Yarde's a solid, good fighter.
What does his future look like for you? Is he someone that's going to really make a huge name for himself?
I think so. 100%. I think so. I think he's going to be strong after the Kovalev fight. I think he definitely will. What I will say about Yarde is that I think he's smart enough, like, his team care about him. Let's be real. Boxing's a funny game. Boxing is about money, but his team care about him. So I hope he does build for his future and take the money route as opposed to like taking them risky, dangerous fights just for the belts. That's a very unboxing-like answer, but that's just me man to man as a black brother.
Honest conversations here, so that's fine.
So, yeah.
Okay. Chris Eubank Jr.
Another special young man. Chris is a special young man. He's a smart guy as well.
He's a bit fiery, right?
I think. Is he? Really?
He's a bit fiery in the ring. He's a bit.
He's good. He's good. Fiery. What fighter's not fiery in the ring? You've got to be fiery.
Well, I don't know. I feel like some can be a bit more composed in the way that they approach and the way that they go on in the fight. Whereas with him, I feel like he's very, very energetic. He's very fiery.
He's got a lot of natural speed. He's got a lot of ability.
Maybe that's what it is, the speed.
He's got a lot of ability, a lot of speed. I feel like if they pick, I feel like if the right opportunity presents itself, he could get a world title. I'm surprised that he's not calling out guys like even like, I'd fancy him to have a go against, one of the Charlos or Andrade, or even Billy Joe Saunders again. Yeah, I fancy him. I think he'll get the right timing, pick the right opportunity, and get a belt or title. I think he'll get on. I think he'll get on before he retires.
So if you was to make super middle, would he be someone that you would want to fight?
No.
Why?
Because he's got no belt. He's got no more title.
Okay.
And he's good. He's good. He's very. Wait, actually, has he got a belt? He's not got a world title. I think he's got something. Let me check. I think he's got a belt at middleweight. I think he's got a middleweight, and I can never make middleweight.
So if he does have a belt and you were both in the weight class and you could fight him, would you fight him?
If he had a belt and they're going to pay me to fight him, of course, 100%. Of course I would.
Do you think you'd win?
Honestly, okay, I'm going to be real. Right now, 8 years out the game, 5 pro fights. Will I beat Chris Eubank Jr.? Nah, probably not.
Like your realism. Transparency. This is what we want. Klitschko.
He's retired, isn't he?
But what's his career like? What do you think his overall performance like as a boxer? What do you say about Klitschko? Is he a legend? Is he,
Of course, you've got to say they're legends. That they had long reign. They held on to them world titles for a very long time. Of course, they're legends. Legends at the right time. Would there have been legends in the were they legends in the Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, Hollywood era? No, while those guys was around, they didn't have the belts. They kept the belts for a long time. When there was no great heavyweights to come take belts off them, they held on to the belts. But at the same time, for their longevity and getting some good wins, you got to rate them as. Of course, they go down as legends in the stretch. Maybe they go down as like great champions.
Okay, so my last one then. Because you did actually mention him as well in that era, Mike Tyson. And also we have seen Mike Tyson actually get back into his training. What do you think of Mike Tyson overall? And could Mike Tyson, he come back if the opportunity presented itself? What do you think?
Where have you been? He is coming back.
Are you sure?
Mike Tyson is coming back.
Okay, but can he come? Okay, right. Jane, okay. So he can say he's coming back, but can he really make a comeback? Do you think he can come back?
He's in great shape. Okay, so honestly, here's the thing. I don't know where his head's at to actually come back and box these young lions, but he went and done ayahuasca, right? See, I know about ayahuasca. He went to ayahuasca, so I know that I don't know if he wants to come back, but the ayahuasca would have told him if he can or not. He'd be in a place where he'd know if he can, if he's got it. Or if he can. All the fighters than him have come back and won world title.
Right, so my last question then for you in the hot seat as our critic today. Everyone wants to see Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Mm-hmm. Is that fight going to happen? How do we see that fight playing out? What do you think? Talk to the people.
This is the thing here. I got mad respect for AJ, and I'm also want him to do well and I wish him all the best, but I feel like something tells me that AJ will beat Tyson Fury and then Wilder will beat him, which is crazy, but that's...
But why do you think that?
Because I think that those random, wild, powerful shots that Wilder throws, I don't know if AJ will be able to effectively defend against them.
So do you think that AJ's stance should be that he should be focusing on being fast and moving, stick and move, as opposed to if that's how Wilder plays it?
I think that AJ could bang him out first. I think with them two, it's going to be who dares wins, because none of them are the best defensively. So I think with them, if whoever comes out swinging lever to knock the other one out is going to be the one that's going to win the fight.
But then if, like, as you say, like with Wilder, he has, the powerful punches, let's say, has he got the stamina to go all 12 rounds? Because when we think about when AJ put on weight, I think it was in the Ruiz fight or in the Klitschko fight, he got tired quick. Do you think Fury would actually think about going lighter and being fast, or does he just focus on the heavy punches?
Against Fury, this is the thing. This was so exciting. I've got no idea. I've got no idea what Joshua will do.
Yeah.
I've got no idea. I feel like so Joshua. Okay, so like you got Wilder, who's complete power, no boxing. Yeah. Then you got Fury, who's got hardly any power, amazing boxer, complete boxing. Yeah. Then you got Joshua, who's in the middle. Joshua's still a lot of power. Joshua can box as well. So I'm thinking, to Fury, will Joshua go out there and try and just rough him up? I think Joshua might just go out there on a rude boy thing, elbow in his face, the whole thing with one hand, bang with the other hand. Bang. I think you might see the different side of Joshua, you know?
Well, this is the thing. So a lot of people have said they miss how AJ was at the beginning, where he seemed a bit more hungry, let's say. Yeah. At the start of his career, he was a bit more, the word that I used before, fiery. But now he's got a bit more of a laid-back approach.
You know why he's fighting? Age will do that to you. Age will show you. De La Hoya once said.
You're yawning on my show.
Sorry. De La Hoya once said, yeah. De La Hoya once said that it's hard to get up in silk robes and go and fight every day. De La Hoya said that. Is there something to be said with that? I don't know. So
to sum it up, you think AJ will win against Fury and lose against Wilder?
No, I think that he could. And that would be interesting. I said he could. Well, I'm excited to see it, as you are. Look, Jay, it has been absolutely awesome having you with me today on this platform. It's been a conversation that I hope everyone who's been watching will certainly keep. So thank you once again.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our channel and press that notification bell.